Hey guys, welcome to War Room. I'm Josh, and this is a quick PSA / failed mod guide for the Nerf Rival 12-round magazine. Alright guys, so I have here a couple of different things. We're going to see if we can address this issue where the high impact rounds will pop out. Now I want to note that it doesn't happen on all of these magazines. I actually have a 8-round that I can shake it pretty much all the time, and it doesn't really, nothing comes out unless I have it upside down. I'm really trying to get them out there. So we're going to start by just, I'm going to try to do this around the camera, so hopefully I'm giving you a bit better view. Move these out of the way. We're just going to take the top off here. And I have no idea what the size is like on these, on the spring that's in here. So I've got a couple of different options just that were sitting around my extra spring bin. I just tend to keep all the springs that I take out of things for the most part. Come on. Please don't fall on the ground. Woohoo. And that's why you have a magnetic bowl. Alright, let's see here. This guy we can pretty much set aside. He's going to stay like that. Because what we're really after is right in here. I don't know if this will focus, but there's a spring. You can kind of see it in the light. There we go. Okay guys, we're back, and we switched things up a little bit. I had some problems with the audio, but I wanted to grab the 8-round magazine that wasn't having problems just to compare the springs, because when I opened this one up, it looked a little bit different than I remembered when I had opened up the 8-round. And as you will see here, the 8-round version, the spring looks significantly beefier, and the little tab that actually gets pushed forward to allow the high impact rounds out on the 12-round version has a small tab that the smaller spring actually coils around. So I wanted to see if they were compatible or what we could do to sort of beef that spring up, because I thought that might be one of the issues, is just that the high impact rounds are providing enough force when you're running or whatever to actually push that forward and pop out. One of the things that I quickly noticed here is that spring, which just popped out in my face, was glued down, and there was actually, I was fiddling with it for a little bit here. Right here what I'm doing is I'm trying the spring from the other, and what I find is that it doesn't work very well. It's a little bit too big, so it'll go around the peg that's in there, but it doesn't quite line up correctly like it does on the 8-round version. So what I'm trying here is an orange ModWorks trigger catch spring, so I figure that should definitely be beefy enough. And you'll see here, we're going to speed up me testing that and a couple of other springs out. I manage, I believe, to get some of these are from like pens. There's just sort of various stuff that I've had lying around in my spring box, like I said earlier. And I'm able to get a couple of different ones in, but it doesn't close all the way, or they're bent. So what I really end up going with is the orange ModWorks spring. The only two I can really fit in are the orange ModWorks spring, and I can fit in, like I said, the spring from the 8-round magazine, but that did not, I just didn't want that to be a solution. So if that's the solution, then that means you'd have to buy an entire Apollo to, get a Zeus magazine working. And that is something I want to note. This is a magazine from the Zeus. It's not one of the ones that you can buy by itself, or I didn't go out and buy this. There you go. You can see that spring is in there. I'm going to throw this guy back together. We're going to test it out. But, yeah, these aren't ones that I went and bought separately. This is the one that came with the Zeus. But I did have some other people complain about this, so that's why I wanted to take a look, because I still haven't run these yet. So yeah, here we go. As you can see, it didn't do what I was hoping for. So I'm sort of back to the drawing board here, trying to figure out what really makes these two different. I'm just trying to feel down, see if there's anything different with the spring tension. If the 7 has, the 8-round magazine has less, spring pressure that's pushing up on the high impact rounds. I just really wasn't sure because I felt like, oh, this is totally going to be it. This is exactly what it is. So one of the things I noticed, and you can see right here, is that the pusher has a weird little lip on the 12 round that is not present on the, is it one way? Yeah, it's not present on the 8 round version. So I'm going to try swapping those out. I don't know how that would really affect that at all. It shouldn't, as far as I could tell. So the other thing that I did take a look at was just sort of these two and the differences. And you'll notice here in a second that the pegs and the screw holes don't exactly line up between these two. And I found that pretty interesting. The other thing to note is the shape of the hole that the high impact rounds are actually coming out of. One sort of has an extra little bit, like almost wings, is what I was sort of referring to them as when I was making notes for sort of what I had noticed the differences were. So here, I believe I'm just getting this all on and ready to go. Come on. Yeah, so there we go. We've swapped that out. Let's test it out and see what happens. There we go. And once again, nothing. So unfortunately, I really wasn't able to find a solution to this. I know it's kind of frustrating to have watched an entire video and there not be a solution. That was sort of going to be the point of the PSA. Now here I go, I believe, into a little bit more detail on comparing these two and showing you the differences and how they don't fit into one another. I did, like I said, already test this out, and you can see really easily that they just don't line up properly. There's a nice little gap when you try to snap it into place, switching the tops, once again, like I said, from the 8 to the 12. Now, here what you'll see in a moment is like I said, the difference in the holes. Come on. Yeah. If I would stop dropping screws here for a second. Okay, so here you can see the one on the left versus the one on the right that is for the 8-round magazine. It's perfectly round. The one on the left is that 12, and it has those wings. So it's the only thing I can think of that would cause this, guys. Here I just wanted to show you the two compared side by side, and as you can tell, there's not a problem with that 8-round, and I put 3 in both. So unfortunately I don't have a fix for this. If you guys have noticed anything different, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to know what you guys are doing to fix this. So there you go, guys. As always, happy tagging. I boxed up all this stuff for our giveaway contest, but I had to show you the best unboxing ever. Hold on.